Now from the same Sahih Muslim, which I'm reading from, the student of Bukhari, in hadith number 1435, as recorded, it says, when I said from Hadathana Qutayba ibn Sa'ad, Abu Bakr ibn Abi Shayban, was reported a hadith, and it goes on to say, Hadathana an Sufyan ibn Abu Sufyan and ibn Muqaddir, from ibn Muqaddir, it says, Sami'a Jabir, he had Jabir Yaqul is to say, كانت اليهود يقولون إذا آتى رجلا امرأته من دبورها من قبولها, that he says that when the Jews, whenever Jews used to say, whenever a man wants to come to his wife, he should come from that when he enters his wife through the back passage. That's not actually the back, because when he was said min duburi min kubuliha, that means from the back, but through the same channel, the same parts, which is the legal part. That means the vagina. Go to the legal parts. Go to the same. Call, listen. Kanan waladu hawal. Then with that, if it goes to that place, you give birth to a what will be what? A child with a squinted eye. A squinted eye means an eye that cut like this. One side eye blinking. A squinted eye. Then it continues to say, وَنَزَلَتْ هذه آيات النساؤكم حرث لكم فَأْتُوا حَرْثَكُمْ أَنَّ شِئْتُمْ. That's when the revelation of this verse came on, saying that it came the reason for the Jews who used to say that when they come, when a man wants to enter his wife through the back side, but on the same channel, they will give birth to a child with squinted eyes. Now, this is exactly where the verse came down. Also, it said on this particular hadith, this is at Sunnah Tirmidhi, recorded the same hadith. I'm quoting from all these books because they already the same hadith. This is found in 1165. 1165, as I read again from this hadith. 1165. 1165. Now, read the hadith. It says, حدثنا أبو سعيد. Abu Sa'id reported the hadith. الشجع. حدثنا أبو خالد الحسن عن بهاقة ابن عن عثمان from An Muharramat, from Ibn Sulaiman, from An Qurayb, from An Ibn Abbas. Now look at what it said. Qala Rasulullah said. Now you see how forbidding it would be if actually the hadith was recorded in Sahih Muslim, said that the Jews, that was the reason why it was revealed by Jabir ibn Abdullah al-Ansari. Now Rasulullah himself saying from this particular narrator from Ibn Abbas was Sahabi of the Rasul. What in the hadith? Qala Rasulullah, say la yandur Allahu illa rajuli ata rajulan aw imratan fi dubur. Then he says that Allah does not look or does not set his eyes on any man who enters a man, that means homosexual, or a woman through the anus. And with that, the hadith, according to Abu Isa said, هذا hadith Hasan gharib. This hadith is gharib, is good and is strange. But because when you say hadith is Hasan, also good, sahih. Qaluhu, he said, the word andara or nadara means, the word nadara means rahma. Nadara there means what? Rahma. Means mercy. That Allah will not be merciful to those people who enter their partner, enter a man or a woman through the anus. So it is forbidding on that. So let's move on. This hadith is found to prove that it is forbidding for us, for a man to enter a man or a woman through the anus. Even a man is completely forbidden, but a woman is forbidden as well. So now let's see another reason. This was from Ibn Abbas. Ibn Abbas said it's not proper. And also another, the companion read earlier, which is Jabir ibn Abdullah, said it's not proper. But only Ibn Umar said so, that fee will not complete it, meaning that it is detestable to say it. But let's observe from the same Sunan at-Tirmidhi. So it's found in 2980. Hadith number 2980. 2980. 2980. I read, brothers and sisters. Please pay attention and bear with me. 2980. Now the hadith goes like this. Ana Abdu Hamid. حدثنا عبد بن حميد أخبرنا الحسن ابن موسى. Then he continued أخبرنا عن يعقوب ابن عبد الله الأمري. Then عن جعفر ابن عبد حامي. Says Sa'id, that's عن سعيد ابن جبير, from Sa'id ibn Jubair. Then and from Ibn Abbas. قال جعل عمر إيا رسول الله. There was Umar came down to Rasulullah. فقال, he said, Ya Rasulullah, O Rasulullah, halakta, I'm being destroyed, Ya Rasulullah. There's no life in me, Ya Rasulullah. He said, قال, he said, ما halakaka ya Umar. What destroyed ya Umar? قال, Umar said, حوالت رحلي ليلا. I'm go through this night. This particular night or the past night, I entered into different parts. That's not the astral part, but different part. And he continued to say, then he said, فَلَمْ يَرُدَّ عَلَيْهِ رَسُولُ اللَّهِ شَيْئًا. Rasulullah did not say anything, not reply him anything. Hatta, until the verse came down. فَأَوْحَى عَلَيْهِ عَلَى رَسُولِ اللَّهِ. Then this verse, ayat. Then this verse came down to Rasulullah. يَا نِسَاءُكُمْ حَرْثٌ لَكُمْ فَأْتُوا حَرْثَكُمْ أَنَّ شِئْتُمْ. Go through your wife as you wish. Now this is Sunan At-Tirmidhi. Now observing from the hadith, as found, this also the same hadith is mentioned in Sunan Ibn Majah. This is Sunan Ibn Majah. The same hadith was mentioned for Jabir ibn Abdullah, and so they're saying that the particular hadith we just read from the book here in 19, that's hadith number 1925, to round it off for this hadith. So we'll go out to the Quran. The hadith says in this particular verse, 1925, حدثنا سهل ابن أبي سهل. He said, وجميل ابن الحسن قال حدثنا السفيان عن محمد ابن مكدر سمع جابر from Jabir, same hadith from Jabir ibn Abdullah, saying يقول كانت يهود يقولون من آتى امرأته في قبولها من دبورها كان الولد من حوال فكان الله سبحانه تعالى نساؤكم حرث لكم فأتوا حرثكم أن شئتم. Now these are the hadiths which are recited from those books. Same was Sunan Abu Dawud. They all recorded the same hadith. Now observing all these hadiths together, taking our mind back to the Quran. What does the Quran actually say in full, in complete verse? Let's read from the Quran, we'll run it up. The Quran said that same surah, which is Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 2, Surah Al-Baqarah, chapter 12 of the Quran, verse 2 to 3. What Allah says that nisa'ukum harthun lakum fatu harthakum anna shi'tum wa qaddimu li anfusikum. Allah added, wa qaddimu li anfusikum wa taqullaha fi Allah wa taqullaha a'lamu annakum mulakum wa bashir mu'minin. This is the verse. It says, women are your tithes. Then go through your tithe as you wish. But look at what it says. So for your own pleasure, but don't exceed your limits. Fear Allah. Fear Allah. Because know that you will soon meet your Lord. And that's a good news for the believers. Now, what the believers need to do? Believers cannot just take himself and say, let me go through the anus of your wife. And because the anus is not place for delivery, where you give birth. A woman delivers a child through the vagina, which is the tithes, because that is how it is. And if you observe from the same Quran, according to Ibn Qayyim explained this in his famous book,